Detroit Recycles Community Workshop Recycling at Home, presented by Green Living Science. Who we are. Green Living Science is an environmental education nonprofit with a mission to transform Detroit by teaching about waste and recycling. Green Living Science is dedicated to increasing awareness of environmental issues and personal responsibility through education. Did you know that over 75% of the world's waste is recyclable, but only 30% of it is actually recycled? The 3 R's. Recycling is a great step towards taking care of the earth, but there are 2 R words to consider prior to recycling. Reduce means to use less. If we use less plastic water bottles and opt for a refillable one, we are reducing our plastic consumption. Reuse means to use again. If we opt for bringing our own bag to the grocery store, we are able to reuse that bag over and over rather than coming home with a bunch of plastic bags that just end up piling up. And lastly, recycle, which means to take a material and change it into something new. So, for example, the water bottle that you put into your recycling cart could be transformed into a fleece jacket. Detroit's Curbside Recycling Program. Curbside recycling in Detroit was a pilot program in 2008-2009 and expanded citywide in 2015. Curbside recycling is a single-stream system, meaning all of the recyclable materials go into one recycling cart and are separated at another facility. Green for Life Environmental and Advanced Disposal are the companies that currently pick up your trash and also recycling. Eligible residents are those that live in a single-family home, duplex, or apartment with 4 or less units. Recycling is picked up bi-weekly and your recycling cart must be out by 7 a.m. on your day of service. This is what your recycling cart will look like. It is the same size as your trash container, but royal blue with a black lid. Who is your waste hauler? The City of Detroit has 2 waste haulers to pick up our trash and recycling. Advanced Disposal is on the west side, and Green for Life Environmental is on the east and southwest side. How to start recycling at home. First, we must identify materials by asking ourselves, can this be recycled or should it go into the trash? If it is a recyclable item, be sure to empty it out and give it a rinse before placing it in the recycling cart. All materials will be loose in the recycling cart, not in a bag like our trash. You can keep a separate can without a bag in your kitchen to keep the recyclables in. Once it's full, take it out to the blue recycling cart. This will help you eliminate trips. What goes in the recycling cart? There are 5 main materials that are accepted in the cart. Plastic is accepted in the recycling cart as long as it is not a bag and has a triangle with a number on it, which is located on the bottom or the side of the plastic. Materials such as water bottles, laundry detergent containers, milk jugs, and other food containers are examples. Glass of any color is accepted in the recycling container. This includes containers from the kitchen, so maybe a juice container or a pasta sauce jar. Any type of household metal is acceptable in the blue recycling cart. This is also a material of choice over plastic, meaning if you're purchasing a soda, opt for the can as opposed to the plastic bottle. Metal is much easier to recycle. Cardboard is also accepted in the bin. It can be helpful to flatten any boxes before placing them in the recycling cart to make room for other materials. If the box has grease on it from food, simply tear off that piece and place it in the trash, or it can be added to your garden at home. Any type of paper is accepted in the recycling cart. If it's shredded, please place it in a brown paper bag. Otherwise, any office paper, newspaper, glossy paper, envelopes, materials such as those can go loosely into the recycling cart. Green means clean. It is important to make sure materials are emptied and rinsed out before placing them loosely into the recycling cart. Cart examples. The photo on the left is ideally how the inside of the cart should look. All of the materials are in there loosely. The two photos on the right show what we do not want in the recycling cart, such as plastic bags, yard waste, and fabrics. What cannot be recycled? There are some materials that are commonly mistaken for recyclables, but unfortunately must go into the trash. Candy wrappers and chip bags are a combination of both metal and plastic, which is not easy to separate, and they are not recyclable. Used napkins, tissues, and paper plates are normally dirty when we're done using them, and if something is dirty or soiled, it must go into the trash. Disposable utensils are made out of plastic, but do not have the triangle with the number on them. It is best to reduce these materials. And lastly, food. If it is not being composted, it must go into the trash. Plastic bags and styrofoam cannot be recycled in the blue curbside recycling carts. However, you can take plastic bags back to most grocery stores, such as Walmart, Meijer, and Kroger. They can be dropped off and recycled there. Styrofoam can be recycled at specific drop-off recycling locations. Recycle Here is Detroit's drop-off recycling facility and is located near Wayne State University. At no cost, you can drop off materials such as batteries, electronics, styrofoam, and light bulbs. They are open Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Household hazardous waste and information on other waste disposal services in Detroit. Detroit has a household hazardous waste drop-off location located at 2000 East Ferry Street. Here you can take materials such as car batteries, paint, TVs, and medical waste. They are open every Thursday from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and the fourth Saturday of every month from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. For yard waste, make sure to use biodegradable or brown paper yard bags or a 32-gallon container clearly marked yard waste only. Do not place any yard waste in plastic bags. Bulk waste. Place bulk items in front of your curb, away from other waste. 2 cubic yards permitted per pickup. Accepted items include furniture, mattresses, appliances, and large toys. Other waste services. Improve Detroit is an app to report issues by using your location and uploading a photo, and you will also be notified when the issue is resolved. Recycle Wayne County. If you are unsure whether or not you can recycle a material, this app is helpful in helping you find out if and where you can recycle it. Recycling tips. Place all recyclables loose in the recycling cart. All items must be in the cart to be collected, not on top or around it. Have your cart out by 7 a.m. on your day of service. Empty and rinse all containers before recycling. Do not place yard waste in your recycling cart. And when in doubt, throw it out. Detroit City Services website. Here you can check your waste pickup information. On the site, you can type in your address and it will pull up your waste pickup information. On the left-hand side, it will list your provider, which is the company that picks up your trash and recycling, as well as their phone number. If you ever have any issues with your pickup service, this is the number you need to call. Below that, it gives you the pickup dates for your trash, recycling, bulk, and yard waste. You can even sign up for text message reminders. So the night before your service, the city will send you a text telling you exactly what to leave out at your curb. Or you can text your address to this phone number, 313-800-7905. It is a helpful automatic reminder. Who is eligible? Detroit residents in a single-family home, duplex, or apartment of 4 or less units are eligible to receive a free curbside recycling cart for their home. The cart will be delivered directly to your home by the waste hauler. So in this case, Green for Life Environmental or Advanced Disposal. The pickup is bi-weekly. You can go on the City Services website to check your pickup dates and sign up for text message reminders. Pop quiz. How many millions of dollars worth of recyclable materials are buried in Michigan landfills each year? The answer is C, 500 million. All of those materials went to waste and will sit in the landfill rather than being transformed into new materials that we can use. Review. Green means clean. Be sure to empty and rinse all containers before placing them in your recycling cart. There are 5 main materials that are accepted in the recycling cart: paper, plastic, metal, cardboard, and glass. Place all materials loosely in the cart, not in a bag. No plastic bags or styrofoam in your recycling cart. All recyclables must be inside the cart, not on top of it or around it. And make sure your cart is out by 7 a.m. on your day of service. How to receive a free recycling cart for your home. Once you have completed this presentation, please also view the 3-minute MRF video to have an understanding of where your materials go once they are picked up from your home. If you would like to obtain a free recycling cart for your home, please email Samantha@greenlivingscience.org or call 313-871-4000 extension 3 and leave a message with the following information. Please give us your name, address, zip code, phone number, and email. Once your information is received, a recycling cart will be ordered for you and you will receive a confirmation via phone or email. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We are always happy to help. At this time, our staff is working remotely, so email is the best option. However, we do check the phone messages regularly and will return your call. Also, if your workplace or business you know is interested in recycling, we do have a Be Green Business program that can assist with that. Feel free to take a look at our website or reach out. Thank you.